Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that wherever you are is doing good for you. It's me, it's Paul Carpenter. And today I ask you, if you don't know AI, learn it. Because, my friends, I speak to people who are in the industry. I speak to some of the biggest names who are marketers out there, who are selling courses, who are doing all these things, and they don't even know the things I have learned. And so I'm telling you, you need to get on the AI revolution tip. If you don't, you will only truly you will only put yourself further and further and further and further back. I have already created an amazing resource guide that I show to people who are already using AI, and they're like, whoa, I didn't have any clue. I didn't even know that you could do this or you could do this. There's so many things out there, folks. I just made a video where I made one of these little toys that everybody's making, and I've made hundreds of them at this point because people have been asking me. At this point, it got so overwhelming, and I was doing sometimes 10, 20 a day, that I started charging for it because it's just taking away so much of my time. Now, and for those of you who want to do it yourself, I'll give you the prompt. I have no issue with it. I don't gatekeep AI. There is no gatekeeping this thing. If you just search for it yourself, do a very quick search, you will find anything you want to learn. Now, I want to go through a bit of my resource guide because I want you guys to understand how powerful this thing is and what's really happening here. A lot of people haven't taken the time to even look at it. So I want you to really check this out and understand what it is that I'm trying to express to you and how important this really is. So this right here is my ultimate resource guide. And let's break this down very simply. There are a bunch of large language models, okay? And these are just some of them. One is called Claude by Anthropic, ChatGPT, OpenAI, the one that everybody knows, the one that everybody's been using lately with these images. Whether you want to do the Ghibli style or you want to turn yourself into a Barbie doll or any of those, ChatGPT OpenAI is the one that people have been using. Now, as far as what this thing can do, it is so powerful, folks. It can code. It can take any form of content. It can write like a lawyer for you. There is an extreme amount, and that doesn't even include the actual things that it's connected to. It's just connected to Canva. So if you use Canva, you can now use ChatGPT and Canva and mix them together. And there are guides out there to show you how to do this. Perplexity is one of my favorites. It's connected to the internet. Now, this wasn't something that was very common as of 6 months ago. All the large language models were based on a set of data that were pulled from the internet in one way, shape, or another. It was scraping and taking all of that data so that the large language model, which is what it stands for, would be able to make its chats with you. Now, Perplexity, on the other hand, has the ability, and so does ChatGPT now, but Perplexity had at the time the ability to connect to the internet day of. So if you were to make a GoFundMe account and you then a couple hours later were to ask Perplexity about your GoFundMe account, it would pop up and it would talk about the GoFundMe account. So that was massively powerful. Let's move on. There's Grok by XAI. Now, if you don't know this, XAI just bought out what used to be known as Twitter, which is now called X. And Grok is now being fed all of the information, every post that is being put on Twitter. So it's learning in real time. So I need you to understand how fast this thing is moving, because it is moving fast, folks. I'm talking super, super fast. Now, there's some specialized tools, things that you can do to learn how to make your own app. So, for instance, Bolt.new is an amazing app. It doesn't cost a lot. And you can now connect the Stripe payment account to it. So if you wanted to make an app, or you have an idea that you've been thinking about for years and you're like, oh, it's so expensive to go to some programmer, have them build something, Bolt.new can actually make the app in about 5 minutes. I know that sounds crazy, folks, but it's true. I've done this multiple times for multiple clients, multiple friends. They ask me, I literally pop it up. I say, what's the thing that you want to build? And they go, well, I've been wanting to do this, and I wanted to do this, and I wanted to do this. And I just go right up to Bolt, type that in, like a human talking to another human, and just say, I really want to do this and this and this and this. And I wanted to be able to have a subscription-based account where I charge this much per usage and this much per month. Please make it for me. And it goes blah, 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 bing, and it pops right up. That's amazing. If you want to just try and make a skeleton version of something and you just want to see what it would look like, WebSim.ai can do that for you. Now, the beautiful part of WebSim.ai is that you can actually grab the code and you can put it anywhere you want. Whereas Bolt, it's a little bit harder. Yeah, you can do it, but it's a little bit harder than WebSim.ai. Now, WebSim doesn't give you the CSS tailwind awesomeness of what it could look like. It's more of a 64-bit graphics, but it's still there. 11 Labs, you can go and recreate your own voice or create anybody's voice as long as you have an audio recording of that person. Now, of course, they've put some fences and some barriers there because of what happened with me with the Biden robocall. But nonetheless, you can copy your own voice very easily. And then you can use that so that you don't have to have all the mess ups in a recording like you've heard me probably 2 or 3 times. And that will be able to cut down your time on anything that you're looking to create. So that's that. Udio. Amazing. You can make any song about anything you want. You can do it from 30 seconds and then add on pieces, or you can do a full 2 minute and 10-second song just like that. And you can add your own lyrics and you can add your own style. So Udio is one of the best out there. It's my favorite. Another one out there is called Suno. You could try either one. Try them out for yourself. Now, Google has something called Google Labs. And in Google Labs, it has a myriad of different things that you can use to make images. They're bringing out one that does video. There's just go check out Google Labs and check out Google Imagen. You can literally create hyper photorealistic images of anything you want. Then there's Facetune, and that in it of itself is crazy. There's lots of people that are using it right now. One of the main things people have been using it for is creating images of themselves. So you upload and you create what's called a LoRa, and that allows you to then put yourself in any situation, any place, anytime, anywhere. And if you do full body or if you just do headshots, you can make really amazing, beautiful headshots of yourself and use that for whatever you want. And they look identical to you. So don't think that you're going to look like or have extra fingers. That's all gone, folks. That whole extra finger bit is something that's in the past. So just check that out. Hey, Jen. Wow. It is a powerful, kind of expensive. They're still super expensive, but you can make, and I've promoted this already, you can make your own AI avatar. So I could literally have everything that I'm doing right now. I know this sounds crazy, but from this image that you're seeing of me, and you could just make a 2-minute video. And after that, all you have to do is then take the audio of what you want, pop it in, and it will do all the movements, the facial reflections, everything. That's called HeyGen. It's crazy. A lot of people are using it now for what's called UGC content, user-generated content. And you can even use a bunch of the models that they have already. And you can just type in what you want them to say, and then they say it with action, with movement, the whole thing. Creatable AI graphic design tool. If you haven't tried it out, please go check it out. It's absolutely insane. It literally is like it says, one click brand kits, social media posts, ads, and more. Rewind AI, a personal memory tool for your digital life. What? Yeah. So on some level, it records everything you do locally on your computer, so you can remember or go to places that you had been instead of having to go through your history. You can just kind of remember what you've done. So it's a rewinding your whole entire thing. It's pretty intense. Runway ML. Oh, I cannot speak enough about Runway ML. It is one of the most powerful out there. It's not that expensive, $15-$20 a month, and you can create content, full-on videos of anything you can think of. One of my favorites is two rhinoceroses dressed as banditos sitting at a table drinking tea with an RV behind them. That's just the one that I like to do. The reason that I do that is because I want to see how consistent it can stay with all of those things that I'm asking for. And Runway knocks it out of the park. So that's another one. Agent GPT, launch and manage autonomous AI agents. Okay. You want to have a task that you have in your life that you do every day, repeatedly over and over and over again. You can now get Agent GPT to literally do it for you. So if you have something that you do every single day and you go to work and you have this workflow that you've created in your life, you can take that workflow and give it to Agent GPT and it will do it for you. So, I mean, just think about all the time and energy you can save for yourself, all the other things that you could be working on that actually are not manual tasks of data entry. And I've said this, data entry jobs, they're gone. They're gone. Super AGI is an artificial general intelligence. Hasn't happened yet. It's 9 months away. And once it comes out, you're going to see like so many different bots that are now going to be your personal assistants. They will help you with shopping. They will help you with your daily grind, your schedules, who to meet up with. There's one that's really good right now on LinkedIn. It's called Boardy. That's board with a Y, Boardy. And if you just go and find Boardy on LinkedIn and type to it, you can talk to it and it will help you connect with the people that you want to connect with or the people that you don't know just yet that it has in its database. And that beats basically almost everybody on LinkedIn. And so you can then have a conversation with it like a normal human being and talk to it, tell it how you feel, tell it what you're working on, and it will go out of its way to connect you with the people that you want to meet, to help you grow, to help you build your business, to help you create new things. Amazing. So from there, I want to show you these two discovery platforms. One is called futuretools.io. It was made by a guy named Matt Wolf. He's on YouTube. Check out his channel. He's amazing. And Future Tools is literally a repository of AI tools. So if you want text to video or you want I don't know, just name it. Literally, if you want to learn how to code, or not that you want to learn how to, but if you need a coding type machine that only works on coding, you can go there and say, well, I just want coding. And it pops up every coding platform that there is, whether it's free, whether it's a freemium, i.e. you get it for free for a certain amount of time and then you pay, paid subscriptions, yada, yada, yada. It's all there. And then there's an AI for that.com is literally there is an AI for that.com. I don't personally like the UI, the user interface on that, but those two repositories are where I go whenever I'm looking for something new. And if you want to try them out, please do. My friends, I'm telling you, the world is a-changing. It is moving at breakneck speeds. And what you think is like one or two little things that are out there, there's way more than just one or two little things out there. It is absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. Like right now, all that people are doing are using AI in some kind of silly way to make these little images or to do this, that, or the other. And granted, it's great and it's fun and it's cool, but it's not what it's all about. if you really are trying to create a business, if you're really trying to create something for yourself, a new idea, something you've been saying to yourself, oh man, I've had this idea in my head for years, but I just don't know how to do it. This is it. There's no more needing a programmer. There's no more needing a VC. There's no more needing any of these things that you thought about. All right, here we go. Chris. Hey, Chris. Chris, my friend, I love you so much. He says, well, I'm not going to do that one. Don't take nice keen to check out check it out nice keen to check it out PDC, no problem. Listen, if anybody wants my ultimate resource guide, I am going to leave it in the description, and if you don't see it in the description, then all you have to do is just message me on any social media platform, or even better, just go look at all the posts I've done over the last week and a half. You'll find my resource guide there. I promise you. So, friends, thank you so much for checking this out. Please, if you would not mind, go out into the world and do something nice for somebody else. And if you can't do something nice for yourself, it does start with you. Number two, don't get caught up in all the crazy stuff that's going on in this world, because there's a lot of crazy stuff and you're just going to end up angry. And number three, please like, share, subscribe, send this message and video out to somebody who'd like to see it, somebody who needs to learn AI, somebody who's scared about it, because my friend, there's no reason to be scared of the future. There's no reason to be scared of new technology. You just need to dive in to the deep end and go, 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 go. Because I promise you, somewhere down in there, you're going to find a little thing where you can breathe underwater. It's crazy. My friends, thank you so much for your time today. And I love you all so much. And I know you don't believe it, but I do. And I will see you all on the other side.